Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to all my cloud scholars out there. My name is Kieran Tross, and I want to thank you for watching this video. In today's video, I'm continuing with the Azure series for Terraform, and what we're going to be focused on today is output values. So before I even get into that, I wanted to talk about the code that I have on the screen right now, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can use something called output values in order for you to gain information about resources that you have already deployed within your environment. So right now we have a networking TF file on the screen, and then we have our resources. We have our network security group that is defined, and then we also have a Azure public IP that is defined in our environment as well. So over here, over at the Azure portal, I'm just going to click on our pub IP, and that's what we called it in Terraform. And you can see this is our public IP information. So what I was mentioning earlier was output values. So if you look at the Terraform definition, it says output values make information about your infrastructure available on the command line and can expose information for other Terraform configuration to use. So it says output values have several uses. A child module can use outputs to expose a subset of resources. A root module can use outputs to print certain values, or when using remote state, root modules outputs can be accessed by other configurations. So in order for you to do an output value, you have to do something like output, and then you put a name here for the output, and then you do value equals. In our case, it's going to be an Azure, RM, so on and so forth. This one is an Azure, as an AWS instance server.private IP. So even though that this code is a little bit different because we're going to be using Azure, it still works in the same fashion. So let me show you exactly how it works. So if you simply go over to your code, your Visual Studio Code, and you just type in output, and then you'll have a name here. So you can call it, I can say pub info, right, for our public IP, and then value, and then you'll do something like Azure RM underscore public IP dot pub, right, dot ID. And I can click save. So what I'll do is I'm going to come down here to our terminal, and I'm just going to type in Terraform plan. So if you look here, it says changes to outputs and has the outputs info. So I called it pub info. And right here it says pub info, and this is saying that there was another one that was there before, so that's why it's showing that it's not there anymore. But right here it says change to outputs, it says pub info, and it gives us the information, the ID information from the public IP address. So if we were to look here, right, for this information, right, this same information here, if we go to the Azure portal, and in the Azure portal, if we went to public IP addresses, we'd get this same information here where it comes to the resource ID. So this is going to be a quick video just about output values. This is something that you'll probably be using in Terraform. As you continue to grow within Terraform, there might be a reason why you might want to grab some of the information and reference it. And this is where you can do a Terraform plan or do apply, and then you can also make sure that you have your outputs come up and you want to reference to that resource. So this is a quick video, as I mentioned before. If you haven't done so already, please smash that like and subscribe button so you can continue watching and seeing when I start updating this series, because I'm going to be doing that. It's a living series, as I mentioned before. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Once again, my name is Kieran Tross. Here at Cloud Scholars, my goal is to get you from scholar to consultant, and of course, consultant to expert. Thank you, and see you next time.